What's up, guys? We're here with Josh Kirby, got 5th place. What deck do you play?
I played Dragonlink with some bystial cards.
Okay. Any shout-outs before we start?
Shout out to East Coast Games, all the Halifax boys, all you guys, all the guys at top. Shout out to JT and Brad especially for winning this. Yeah, just ride with it.
Talking about being better than like the Sebastian guy too.
You guys thought or not. Shout out to Deadly B7. He's my inspiration every day. We'll start with the tier cards. So we played 3 Sheeran, 3 Havness, and 3 each of the good ones, 2 Merly, and 1 Rhino Heart. The Rhino Heart's mostly just because in this deck a lot of the times you're using it to search off the kit and you're going to special this. Just lets you make your rank 4 plays, and yeah, you don't usually go for Merly with this. Like the additional 3 mills aren't worth having to like level 4 and the guaranteed hit. I played 3 of each of these shuffler cards. I didn't play the other ones, but these ones were just really important to have for the tier matchup. Like you need to have them in your deck for when they're milling you, and you also want to have them like aside from the fact that they're good versus tier, they also do other things. They let you put back like your important Dragonlink cards. So say you mill like Boot, Ravine, Recharger, cards that you want to keep in your deck, you can put them back with these. Yeah, they're pretty good. Then I also played some bystials, so we just played 2 Lubellion. I just didn't want to brick on drawing these going second or drawing multiples of these. You can search it off Chaos Space. If you mill it, you're able to get it back with Safer. There's a lot of, I don't think you need to play 3, but I played 3 Magmut, 3 Saronir, and 1 Druid. I like this one over this in this deck. It's just because you can get your Lubellions in play with this, whereas that pop really doesn't matter that much from this, and going first drawing this one's a lot better. Then onto the Dragonlink cards. I played 3 Router. Router, just having this card like as a mill is really good. Sending it with Sheeran's really good. Drawing with Chaos Space is obviously just the dream. Like it's just really good to have a lot of this card. And then I played 2 Tracer, 1 Silver Rocket, 1 Recharger. I'm only playing this one because I wanted to have like a second name for Tracer just in case you mill it and you can't get it back with a Shuffler. The biggest thing with this too though is it has the effect that like you can target it with a Striker Dragon and use it to like rip Kit Glows from someone's extra deck because they only play 1. So just it has an actual use, kind of. And then for the rest of the dragons, we played the 2 Chaos guys, the Levianeer, and then just 1 Safer. Again, like there's so many cards that you can normal summon in this deck. You don't really need to max out on this. And I wanted to keep the deck as small as possible to like increase the chances that I'm going to hit tier names and hit shufflers, and that my opponent's going to do that on their turn.
Okay, how many cards?
I'm playing 49 cards.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
It's you know what I heard is a really good number. Like I don't know. Onto like the really broken spells that this deck can play. So 3 Field Spell, 3 Chaos Space, 3 Quick Launch, a bunch of 1-ofs, so Terraforming, Ravine, Boot, and then of course that, and then just the 1 trap to be able to summon to get off the Lubellion. Again, I don't play the spell. It's just I'm trying to keep my deck as concentrated with tier cards as possible. I'll do the extra deck next, I guess. So I'll start with the tier cards. I just played the 4 fusion cards. Garua doesn't really come up. Like you can play Garua in this, but usually you're not going to have multiple tiers. Like you're going to have your first tier resolve that you're going to make this, and then you might not have multiple tiers. So the odds of like making Garua don't really come up. And this guy you just want to make sure that you have for like your Flunder matchup and stuff, just to make your Happiness a lot more live on their turn. Also, people here are still playing cards like Super Poly, so having this sometimes to end on instead of this, just to make sure that you just don't auto-lose to a Super Poly, it comes up. Onto the Link cards. So I played Striker, Pisty, Romulus, Seal, Dark, Triple Burst. This is just for being able to summon back off Pisty to be able to go for like Borland plays. This card's really absurd. It doesn't come up a lot, but sometimes it just steals games that you shouldn't win. 2 broken extra deck cards, or XYZs, and then 2 Synchros. So that's all for the extra deck. Then on to the side deck. I just played the 5 cards for siding versus playing versus tier variants. I just wanted to max out on the bystials and have this hit kit. Could be better, could be worse. I don't know. It was good. Like this card is mid. These cards are insane. So just draw multiples, I guess. Then I just played a bunch of cards that are really good going second versus everything else. So like versus like Flunder, Exosister, Sprite, like these cards are all cards, especially if you draw multiples of any of them. Like a lot of times you can just blow out games with them. Yeah, and this deck's so good at going first. Like you don't need to play any going first cards. And I didn't play time cards because, you know, yeah, I'm not that guy. Don't need them. But yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the deck profile.
Thanks, Angus. Angus the GOAT.
Yeah.